Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? TBS Radio Japan recently had a talk show that was talking about the anime industry, and they went over why Netflix was going to become the future of anime, and why that is surprisingly actually a good thing for them. In his opinion, Tomohiro Machiyama, his discussion about Netflix drew quite a bit of response from the Japanese netizens, and it seems like to be a hot topic amongst our own anime community as well, with Netflix's recent announcements of so many upcoming titles. So basically, Tomohiro's argument starts with the fact that productions of Netflix usually has about 5 times the amount of budget of Japanese productions in general. Budget for anime is usually given with the goal of domestic distribution and numbers, while Netflix is able to give budgets for worldwide simultaneous distribution. This is the #1 biggest reason that he believes will change the Japanese anime industry completely, simply because all the best animators will of course go to wherever pays the most. This is not only changing the anime industry, but the Japanese film industry as well. So it is pretty much a known fact by now that Japanese animators make peanuts for the work they do, and some even have to work 2 full-time jobs just to barely make ends meet. Think way below minimum wage for the hours they work. Suddenly, you got a new company in the industry that is willing to pay possibly 10 times or even 20 times the budget for an anime production, as anime production budgets right now are really low. Who will say no? And with how Netflix treats their directors and producers, which is basically at the moment, make anything you want, however you want, as long as people want to watch it. Netflix has a lot of freedom in terms of creativity for everyone involved, as there is no production committee that require them to sell novels or toys or other things to recuperate the money invested. Now, this is a really tough issue for the current Japanese domestic media companies, as Netflix will easily take over in a few years if they do not do something to stop it. But for the consumer side, we'll be getting higher quality productions, we'll be getting more anime per season, which if Netflix actually takes over, I think the whole concepts of seasons in anime will be gone anyways, so just more shows in general. And also more anime shows and movies that would not usually get greenlit being produced, which is huge. Imagine all those shows that the community has screamed they wanted to be remade or made now have a way higher chance of actually happening. And he concludes by saying that all the anime makers that have been exploited by Japan all these years now have a golden ticket to Netflix. Now onto the elephant in the room. If Netflix were to take over the anime industry, we would probably get our anime 1 season at a time, all episodes at once. This way of watching anime is not something that most of us are used to, as we are used to looking forward to 1 release per week, and even each episode of anime is built around the formula with cliffhangers at the end of each episode. With Netflix anime, there is no need for the creators to create cliffhangers every 20 minutes into the story, which is why a lot of shows on Netflix feels like a 12-hour-long movie instead of 12 episodes of a show, which might mean we might even see a change in the actual anime format in these Netflix original anime. So that's pretty much it here. Think Netflix is the future of anime? Think this man is right? Like Netflix? Hate it? As usual, let me know down in the comments below. I know this is a hot topic for many people, but let's try to be civil down there. Thumbs up the video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for Tokyosaurus for the latest things people are talking about in Japan. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.